This video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness.
Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus and choke. I'm on a mission, won't hang by your ropes, so seeing the vision won't follow the trope. Comment a mind, I could raise my power level, people sleeping on me, now they woke.
Anyways, we have another crazy story. You know, we always got some crazy stories.
Of
We
course.
have a doctor. She married a trash collector, and fast forward, he killed her 3 years later. So with that being said, let's check out this story. Give me 1 second. There we go. So how y'all doing today? I'm feeling like everybody's just cold. What's going on with y'all? Because I ain't
I'm good over here.
all
I'm
right, all
pretty
right.
good day too. A little exhausted, but I'm pretty good. I can't complain.
All right. So with that being said, let's check out the story.
This is the story of a popular well-to-do doctor who was killed by her trash collector husband who she married out of pity. Dr. Calandra Letitia Green, age 50, the vice president of her company, was shot and killed in her home shortly after she got married to Charles Quincy Green Sr., a trash collector.
To have and to hold from this day forward, for better for worse, for richer for poor, in sickness and in health, to love, cherish, and obey, till death do us part.
He could not handle her leaving him after marrying him because he was not financially stable, so he took the cheap way out. He decided not to let any man have her if he can't have her, so he killed her while she was getting ready to go to work. She decided to take a chance and marry down to someone who was not on the same status as her, but unfortunately, that would be what eventually ended her life.
Wow.
Thank you, Calandra, for all that you do.
She was also credited with organizing a mental health response of the Oxford School District following the high school shooting. One of her many achievements in life was to be named Oakland County's first African-American health officer in 2022. Dr. Calandra's personal life wasn't bad either. She had a daughter who was very close to her. She decided to get married to Charles Quincy Green Sr., who she had known for a long time out of societal pressure. Charles Quincy Green Sr., age 52, was a trash collector. He was a driver for advanced disposal. He did not have too much going for him. He lived a regular and basic life not close to that of Dr. Calandra. Friends told her they were not of the same status, but she felt he was going to step up his game after being with her. They both were graduates of Pontiac Northern High School, which could have been a factor for her considering him. Charles was happy to be with her, especially after hearing how much she was racking in monthly. He quickly proposed to her just to secure her, and then they finally got married. So on May 11, 2023, Dr. Calandra did not show to work, which was something she never did. When family members showed up at her house to check her, they were shocked to find the body of Dr. Calandra and her husband laying dead on the floor. Police showed up to confirm the death of Dr. Calandra. Dr. Calandra's body was found on the floor of the living room with her back against a couch. The body of her husband, 52-year-old Charles Quincy Green, was nearby. Police say both of the bodies were found to have fatal gunshot wounds, and a handgun was found at the scene. They concluded that her husband had shot and killed her after he found out she was planning to divorce him, making him to permanently hurt himself too.
When Dr. Green didn't show up at work today, the staff at the health division knew something was wrong, so they reached out to family.
Family members went to the home, started to walk into the house, it didn't look right, smartly backed out, called 911. We immediately responded, made entry into the home, and found 2 individuals deceased.
Dr. Green and her husband Charles, sheriff's investigators say it appears to be a murder, but say autopsies and other crime scene data collection here will be critical.
It appears that our female is the victim and a male individual was the perpetrator. Again, that's still early.
Her friends and families were shocked. They had this to say.
My sister was firm but fair. My sister was funny. She was kind. She was loving. She was the person that if you had a problem, you would go to.
Secunda Stewart says her youngest sister, Calandra Green, had the biggest heart for her family, church, and her hometown.
She knew that Pontiac needed assistance with public health.
And so it became her life's work, earning 4 degrees, including a PhD.
Dr. Green was someone who I knew as a colleague and as a dedicated advocate for public health.
Dr. Green was a public health nurse for Oakland County before quickly rising through the ranks and being named County Health Officer in April 2022, becoming the first person of color to hold that role.
She's so hardworking, she's so passionate that during the pandemic, she really took the lead on standing up all of our COVID testing and vaccine sites.
And the winner is Calandra Green from Oakland County Health Division.
In 2021, Dr. Green was given the Nightingale Award for her COVID-19 efforts, including overseeing the distribution of 1,000 vaccines in a matter of 4 days.
But today, nurses, we stand strong, we stand united, we stand undefeated in our pursuance of health and well-being.
The night before she died, she was once again at the Nightingale Award ceremony, this time supporting her co-workers. The next day, when she didn't show up to work, something was off. They called her family, who went to her house and saw something wasn't right and called 911. According to the sheriff's office, deputies entered the home and found Dr. Green's body on the floor with her back against the couch and her husband nearby. The medical examiner ruled the husband's death as a suicide, Dr. Green as a homicide.
Wow, man. She outdo him like 1,000%.
But okay, so I have a few thoughts on that. Like, you can't help who you love, and we don't know what he was doing for her. You get what I'm saying? Like, so there has to be a give and take, and I don't like how at the beginning where the guy said that she married him for pity. How do you know that? How does he know that?
But on the outside looking in though, here's how it looks to me. On the outside looking in, like he said, the lady, you see all this awards, she getting an award for this and she's getting that, and bro, I've seen it before where when people not doing anything with themselves for real, like I've seen it with my own eyes, like motherfuckers, people you didn't think would do that to you will hate you. We'll hate you for the things that you have no control over. Like, I don't have no. I like what I like, and I do what I do. I don't have control over you not doing anything. Just because you're not doing anything, don't mean I'm just gonna, sit around and not doing anything.
Join you in not doing anything.
Exactly. What is your thought, Chicken?
Yeah, this is kind of.
We can go either way with it. Either way, like either way.
Maybe it was the pressure of everyone talking about him. I don't know what drove him to kill. This is what I'm trying to figure out. If she was doing everything for him, like she said, okay, I know she was going to divorce him, but why does that make you want to kill someone?
I mean,
because they over there talking like a trash man job is not a good job.
That's the first thing I said.
That's what I didn't like.
What's wrong with a trash? What's wrong with a trash?
Here's how I look at it. Here's how I look at it. I think compared to what she's doing, like the level that she's on, I think that's what they mean. You know what I'm saying? It's like a president. It's like a president with somebody that worked at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with McDonald's.
It depends on which president we're referring to, but I totally get what you're saying.
No. President, I'm talking about United States. You know what I'm saying? Like, people were trying to come kidnap your wife. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're a millionaire. What the hell you doing here?
Right.
I mean, yes.
Well, she was a doctor.
Maybe it's because there was nobody that they spoke to or interviewed for this particular story, which makes sense because he was the murderer. But I just don't like it when like people are like all like bashing a person because of their career or like, oh, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, how do you guys know that she didn't kill him?
That's why we need you. But no,
very opinionated.
Yeah, but on a serious note, though, I mean, You can read between the lines. You know what I'm
He might have
saying?
Yeah,
been
you
stressed
can.
out. Everybody
Yeah,
telling him
if
he
she
is
was
trash
leaving,
man.
yeah. Did he still have his job, or did like? Because
Yeah,
some
he's the
people
best.
will, because they're doing so much better than you. They'll be like, "Oh, babe, you ain't
Hmm.
gotta work, squaze,
Yeah.
squaze," and then you lose your job. You didn't quit your job, and now all of a sudden you think you're about to leave me.
Uh
You
huh.
done
Hmm.
got me used to this. He should have bought. He bought could have got alimony, or he could have probably got some kind of stipend or something like that. Like,
Mm.
'cause if
It
she
seems
was doing that much more better, and then you can claim like I got used to a certain lifestyle. I got used to a certain lifestyle, so depending on how long they were married, she could have had to pay him for up to like
3 years.
5 years.
like, mm.
They were married for 3 years.
Oh
Yeah, I
well, I
think
don't
you
know if
have
you
to
get
be
anything
married.
for 3 years.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Only three, man.
This seems
Oh
like
yeah.
a COVID relationship turned deadly.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, like I ain't gonna
Could be.
say that, but yeah, this sucks. I don't like one sided stories, and
And
I'm pretty
I
sure she
feel
was an amazing woman, but the story that we received with this news broadcast was definitely one-sided.
I
You don't
understand.
marry nobody out of pity. I'm sorry. You felt some type of way about the guy.
Yeah.
You
At
say
some
I
point, they
do,
loved
so
each
let's
other.
not. Yeah,
They
Hmm.
went. They
yeah,
went
and
to the
I'm
same school.
yeah.
They went to the
And for
same
your
school.
friends to be bashing, it's like I get it, but we don't know what happened. We don't know what was really
Yeah.
going on. And
Hmm.
sometimes when people are in a position better than you, or it comes off as better than you, sometimes some people
Hmm.
can be really, really nasty to you. I was in a relationship
I
where when
agree.
I first got out of my little situation, and it was all good and great because I had a job and I get paid weekly, but I wasn't making that much, so I handled all the things around the house where it was like the small, quick little things. They paid like the rent and the lights and stuff like that. And then as soon as like we get upset, they be like, "Oh, I could do this by myself. Your little chump change and stuff like that." And maybe this is why I'm kind of maybe being devil's advocate right now.
I
But
understand.
sometimes those people will drive you to want to put your hands on them because like I know you don't I know you make more than me. And
Hmm.
there's no telling on like if it was going bad, I'm getting a divorce. Ain't no telling what she was saying to that man, how she made that man feel. Not saying that murder is ever
It's not a
correct. I'm
good
not
thing, but
saying
I
that.
understand. Yeah, yeah. Make your point.
Yeah,
You having a
yeah.
good point.
I'm not saying
Definitely.
that, but I am saying that I have been in a situation where a person was making more money, so it became like a power thing, and it's something that they can hold over your head. So it's just like, you know what? Screw you. Like whatever.
I understand. You definitely right on that. Me, I've been on both sides where somebody making more than me, but I don't know for some reason I'm always always in control. You know what I'm saying? Like always in control. Just because you make a little more money right now, don't mean I'm gonna be.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? So
Hello.
the magnitude of shit that I gotta do, you can't tap in with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've been in that situation before.
But that's
I've
why
been
it's
on both
always good
sides.
to be self sufficient and self reliant. And just in case somebody wants to go, it's just best to let them go.
Exactly.
Facts.
Yeah. But anyways, that's very sad.
It's, uh,
But anyways, let's go to the next story. The next story is crazy. This one is crazy, crazy. That's not the craziest one, but this is crazy. With that being said,